A very good morning to my dear student. Hope you are fine and doing well with your studies as well as with your health. So, in our last class, we have discussed about the elasticity of demand and the degrees of elasticity of demand. So, in our today's class, we will be discussing about determinants of elasticity of demand. So, let's go through it. Application, determinants of elasticity of demand. So your first point, it says that availability of substitute availability of substitutes means the available of substitute. If substitute prevails within the economy, if substitute goods prevails within the economy, then there is a chances of elasticity. See here, how if there are larger number of substitute goods, then there is a chances of elasticity. Elasticity means changes. You can change, you can jump. Okay, and inelastic means there is no chances, a very less chances of changing, no chances of changing. You can't change. So take the example of Coke and Pepsi. Coke and Pepsi, they are substitute goods. If the price of Coke increases in the market, then the people will jump to Pepsi. They will jump to Pepsi because both taste similar, both are similar only, everything is same, just what is different, just the name is different, everything same. So why you will go for the expensive one? Better go for the lesser, cheaper one with same quality, same taste, everything same. So Coke and Pepsi, best example. You can change, means there exists elasticity, but in terms of necessary items, you can't substitute, you can't change your necessary item with other goods. Like take the example of salt. You can't change salt with a sugar or with any other item. So salt, in place of salt, you write salt only. So it is inelastic. The demand for salt will be inelastic. This is what availability of substitute goods. Next, you see as a nature of the commodity. Nature of the commodity. Nature of the commodity. It depends upon the nature of the commodity. Whether a commodity is normal goods, compulsory goods, whether it is luxurious or comfort. So see here, normal goods means essential goods. In terms of essential goods, the demand for the good will be inelastic. In terms of normal goods, the demand for the goods will be inelastic. It won't be changing. You will not change your necessity of life with other item. If you want food, you will take food only. You will not take any other item. If you require food, you take food only. You will not satisfy yourself by taking clothes and other item, because it won't satisfy you. Okay. And in terms of luxurious and comfort goods, your demand will be elastic. Means it will change. It will change according to the product, according to the price, according to your situation, how the situation prevails. Take the example of present example. So you will not go for, most of the people will not go for any luxurious item now, because the situation is becoming day by day worse. In the future, what the situation will be, nobody knows. So people, whatever they have the amount, they will stock the amount for the future use. Okay, they will not purchase any, but they will purchase this normal goods, necessary goods. They will purchase this. It will be inelastic. Whatever the price is, they will purchase it. They are going to purchase. So it is called, okay, normal good, inelastic. Okay. Next, we are moving to, what's the third point? So first point was availability of substitute. Next point was nature of the community. And third point is proportion of expenditure in household budget. Proportion of expenditure or in expenditure, proportion in. Proportion of expenditure in household budget. So, proportion of expenditure in the household budget. If you are spending a smaller amount, okay, if you are spending the smaller amount in the household budget, if you are spending the smaller amount in the household budget, then it will be inelastic. Okay, and if you are spending the larger amount in the household budget, then it will be elastic. It can change. Okay, take an example. The household spend lesser budget in purchasing of soap, bathing soap. Okay, bathing soap, tea leaves, yes, and moreover all the requirement items like oils and all. Okay, oils, soap, toothpaste, brush, these all the household spend lesser amount. If there is changes in the price of these goods, then there is no effect, because they are spending just a smaller amount, just a smaller amount. Okay, but in case of expensive item, in case of luxurious item, they have to spend a higher amount, like purchasing of furniture for the house. So they have to spend more than 20, 30, 40, even lakhs of rupees they have to spend for these all items. So if there is changes in the price, then there will be changes in the demand also. Means it will be elastic. It will be elastic. So proportion of expenditure in household budget. So household, if there is a little changes in the goods, like I have told you, if smaller amount is spent in the household budget, then there will be, okay, it will be inelastic, means no effect. And if larger amount is spent in the household budget, a big amount is spent in the household budget, then what is there? There is changes. It is elastic. because a huge amount is going. Okay. Next you see here the nature of uses of a commodity. Nature of the number of uses of if the number of uses of the commodity, if the if the commodity has several uses, if the commodity has several uses, then the demand for the commodity will be elastic or inelastic. If the commodity has a number of uses, if one single product like steel is having number of uses, then the demand for it will be inelastic. It will not change. Why? Because with the help of steel, several items are made. But if the only single items are made with one product, then the demand will be elastic. It may change. Yes, it may change because only one item is made with one product. So for that item only, if the product is purchased, then better purchase other item like steel. We can use in other item also. Okay. So number of uses of the commodity. Okay. Means if the product has several uses, means number of uses, then it will be the demand for the product will be elastic, and if the product has lesser uses, the demand for it will be inelastic. Simple. Okay. Next is time factor. Okay. This is the fifth point I am saying you. Okay. The fourth point. Time factor. Time factors matter much. Okay. Time factor. What time you are purchasing? Suppose this is the time of monsoon season. So the demand for the umbrella will be compulsory. Everyone need umbrella. So the demand for the umbrella will be inelastic. Okay. If you don't have umbrella, you'll go to the market. Of course, you have to purchase umbrella. You need to purchase umbrella or raincoat. Yes. During monsoon season, you can't go like this. You can't go empty-handed. You need to carry umbrella. So the demand for the umbrella will be inelastic. But during the time of winter season, you don't need umbrella. In that case, it will be elastic. Means if you require umbrella, then if you will purchase. If you don't not, you will not purchase. But during time of monsoon, it is a compulsion. Okay, this is what the time factor is. Next is 5, 6. Okay, let us discuss 6 point. One more point I will discuss. Point number 7 also I will discuss. Okay, the 8 points in a book, but we will be discussing 7 points. Okay, price range. Okay, next point is a 6 point price range. Price range. If the price of the product changes, then the demand for the product also fluctuates. And if the price of the product remains still, then the demand for the product also remain still, means inelastic. And if the price fluctuate, the demand remain elastic. Okay, so you can take the example. You can take the example, or here price ranges again for different kind of goods. Suppose the price of the luxurious good. Take the price of luxurious good. If the price of the luxurious good is becoming high day by day, then the people will decrease the demand. And if the price of the luxurious good decreases, then demand for that good will increase automatically. Okay, vice versa. Okay, means it will be elastic. And for necessary item, if the price of the goods, necessary good, changes in the market, then the demand will be inelastic. Okay, whether it is high or whether it is low, people need to get food to survive. So whatever the price is, whatever the price changes is, the demand for the product will remain same, means it will be inelastic. Okay, next point number 7 is your habits of the consumer. Habits of the consumer. Consumer's habit. The likes and dislike of the consumer. Consumer habits means likes and dislike of the consumer. If the consumer prefers the good, or if the consumer has the habit, or the consumer is addicted towards one product, then whatever the price is, the demand for the product will be inelastic. Like the smoker. Once the smoker is addicted towards the smoking, then whatever the price is, the demand for the product will be inelastic. Okay, the alcoholic. Those are alcoholic. Whatever the price of the alcohol is, okay, the demand for it will be inelastic. Okay, so this is what habits of the consumer. And if the consumer doesn't like the product, or after taking it, the consumer want to swap it, go to different product, then it will be elastic. Okay, the consumer want to change the product. After going to a certain limit, the consumer dislike the product, then the consumer will change. In that case, it will be elastic. Okay, this is what the habit of the consumers. Okay, so we have discussed here 7 points. Okay, so availability of the substitute. So what we have discussed, first point was excuse me, first point was availability of substitute. Second point was the nature of the commodity. Third point was proportional of the household budget. Next, fourth point was number of uses of the product. And fifth point was, okay, time factor. Sixth point, price range of the product. Okay, and the seventh point, habit of the consumers. Okay, these are points we have discussed. So hope you have understood this point. See here, availability of substitute. If substitute prevails in the market, if large number of substitutes are there in the market, in that case, the demand for the product will be elastic. And if there are lesser number or no substitute of the product in the market, then in that case, the demand for the product will be inelastic. And if there are larger number of substitutes in the market, then in that case, it will be elastic. And if the demand for the product, in the market is same, is equal, is not changing, means it is inelastic. Next point, okay, we have discussed about the nature of the commodity. Okay, nature of the commodity. Nature of the commodity means, yeah, normal goods, luxurious, comfort. Means for the normal goods, means necessary items, the demand is inelastic. Whatever the price is, you need to purchase. It is inelastic. And in case of luxurious and comfort, the demand is elastic, because if the price is very high, then the consumer will decrease the demand, or the consumer will not demand. Okay, fluctuate. Okay, it will fluctuate. Okay, understood? They will fluctuate. Next is here proportional of expenditure. Proportional of expenditure in household budget. Proportional of expenditure in household budget. If the budget is smaller, if the small portion of the budget is used in the household expenditure, then in that case, what is happening? The demand is inelastic. The demand is inelastic, and if larger amount of the budget is used, then in that case the demand will be elastic. Okay, then number of uses of the product. Means if the product has several uses, different uses, then the demand for the product will be inelastic. And if the product has few uses, then demand for the product will be elastic. Okay, then the time factor. Okay, time factor means by looking at the climatic factor means time factor, changes in the climate, summer, winter, means during the time of summer, the demand for the woolen clothes will be elastic, and during the time of summer, the demand for the cotton clothes will be inelastic. People need to purchase cotton clothes. They will not wear sweater in their room. They need to purchase the cotton clothes, because summer, scorching heat, a prickly heat will be there. Okay, and during the time of winter, people will not purchase cotton clothes and room. So in that case, okay, the demand for the cotton cloth will be inelastic, and woolen cloth will be elastic. Okay, elastic. Okay, next is your price range, high and low. Okay, price high. If the price is high, then people will demand less. If the price is less, people will demand more. Okay, again in elastic and inelastic. And habits of the consumer. If the consumer likes the product, the consumer will demand. If the consumer dislikes the product, consumer will not demand. That is what. Okay, this is what in today's class. Hope you understand the chapter. Thank you.